Welcome to Zero Zero Authority. We are freeholders. We are a community of hodlers building for hodlers. We started this group as a way to contribute to freehold and educate people about apps built on Bitcoin powered by stacks. Our primary goal is to cover topics in the stack ecosystem and expand to interesting developments in the crypto world. This is 200 bytes, a quick update in crypto land. Check out the timestamps to jump to topics that interest you the most. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell us what you want to hear of. We came across a really interesting article, Could Bitcoin's Bull Run Market End Next Month by Mark Helfman. It's a really interesting read. We'll add a link to his content here on Medium. And he puts out really good content that is easy to understand and is digestible. And it focuses on some fundamentals as well as technical analysis. In this article, he talks about some of the signals to point to, could it be that the bull run is over? And there are some interesting graphs that he shared and some TA that we wanted to discuss today. Mark also talks about, but institutions will never let that happen. And he goes through the information and talks about, well, Grayscale, we thought that they have continued to buy more Bitcoin, but that metric has actually slowed down and it's not feasible at this time. Mark talks about, but money's pouring into Grayscale and ETFs. And he shows that the flows into Grayscale Bitcoin trusts have fallen off. And this is something that people haven't realized, that the average buying volume for Grayscale has significantly slowed. Now, this could be a microcosm or bigger indication that they're extending their fund to different crypto assets, as they have made different announcements in the last couple of days that they're going to buy more Mana, which is Decentraland. They're going to buy more Link, which is Chainlink, and other tokens. And as the crypto economy continues to evolve and the new world is forming around crypto and legacy payments, Grayscale wants to open up the trust and investments to cryptocurrencies that offer investors greater diversification. But what about the data models? They predict higher prices for longer. This was something that BitBoy was talking to Michael Saylor about. This is something that BitBoy was talking to Michael Saylor about. And Michael Saylor articulated that data models, they don't mean anything when the facts change. If you have, he had a great example. If you have kids playing on a playground and Godzilla comes out of the ocean and disrupts the entire world, there's no model to predict that. So models predict historical behaviors. And this is what was really interesting, where he shared the pi cycle, the 2-year moving average multiplier, the logarithmic growth curve, and the golden ratio multiplier. And different people have been talking about this, and we've kept our eye on it. And so we wanted to do this quick 200 byte update, because we thought you need to know when to take profits, because like many of you guys out there, I was in the 2017 bull run and I thought the market was going to go up for higher, for longer, and never come down. And when that crypto winter hit in 2018 and I barely cashed out any gains from what I could have, I realized this is cyclical. It goes up and it must come down. But let's take a look at these four really quick. So the pi cycle is the mathematical formula that maps out the intersection of two moving averages. And so let's take a look at that. So the pi cycle has been an indicator to see if we're hitting the market tops. So you could see it charted all the way back to 2012, and it shows the market tops for 13 and 14 and 18. And now that we're coming close and closer to this pi cycle. So what does it mean? It can mean various things, but some people are saying it can be, this bull cycle looks like the 2013 bull cycle, where we were able to get two tops, two local tops, and that could very well be. But let's look how close we're getting here. So we're getting closer, but we could have some corrections coming up after touching another all-time high coming up soon. And so some people are saying, I was just checking out Elio Trades, and he was saying that fundamentals are looking strong, and BitBoy and MM Crypto and Da Vinci will always say to lock in your profits, and that's a important piece of trading and understanding investment themes. Whether you're investing in real estate, gold, different collectible markets, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, it's important to understand the fundamentals, the macroeconomy, and some technical analysis where you can see where it's going in the near term. So this indicator is showing we may get close, but does that mean that that's going to be the top for this bull run? That doesn't mean that. And then looking at the 2-year multiplier, historically, when it's over the trend line, well, it marks that it could be the top. So again, it's close, but does it mean it's going to end? No, not necessarily. So let's zoom in there and see how close it is. So like where the market was pretty hot heading into January, February, Bitcoin just kept running up, and it had a pullback. It was a healthy pullback, and we're seeing healthy corrections in this bull cycle. Here's the Bitcoin logarithmic growth curve. So what Mark was saying and showing, when we're getting towards the top, we hit different bands in that logarithmic growth curve. Ben Cohen also has really great breakdowns and videos that we will link to and show you that, because he really explains it really well. And we aren't an economic advisors. We are not financial advisors. We just like to show some information in the crypto world and the crypto markets to make you more educated about your money and the projects that will be a part of the new economy going forward. So the bands it's close to hitting those bands, but again, it doesn't mean that we are at the top. It can have a correction, then continue on. The golden ratio multiplier, as you can see, when we hit the top bands in the golden ratio multiplier, that has signified that we are at market tops. Here's 2018, and here's 14, where there were two tops. And let's zoom in there. So we're close, but again, that doesn't mean that we're at the end of the bull run. We may just take a break, and it may carry on. Check out Mark's article. Great breakdown. Talks about the fundamentals. Talks about it's different this time, and a lot of times that is always said, that it's different this time. But sometimes the more things change, the more they stay the same. We know that there's a 4-year cycle. We know that there are pullbacks. We know that there are corrections. We know that the market goes up and it goes down. So just educate yourself and stay aware of what's going on out there. Thank you.